up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans. I'd like to apologize for not having any videos out the past 3 days, but I've been extremely busy, so I haven't had the time to record and also, how do I say it, fix up the videos or whatever, because that right there takes up a while to do. So yeah, so right now we're just gonna, nobody's on really, so we'll just do this, but I doubt that anybody's gonna do this because it's kind of late, but we're just gonna try to get a hello from the clan. Mike, don't like it? Okay. So I guess we got 2 people who are on, but other than that, I think everybody else is, never mind, 3, but not that many people are on right now, so yeah. But this episode, we're just going to be doing a clan recap, our clan war recap of the war that we just got out of. It was a very, very close war, and I'm not going to tell you guys what happens, but it was a very, very close war, and you'll just have to watch the whole entire video in order to find that out. Alright, so we're going to start this off right now with the first attack by Pyro. So right here we have an attack by Pyro guy going up against number 1, the Masked Dragon. Starts off by taking out the bottom right air defense with 3 lightning spells, and then dropping in his king and queen to clear the outside structures and try to take out the bottom left air defense, and may also draw the clan castle troops so they can get those out of the way. And right now he's going to drop his clan castle, which have hogs in them, and use those to take out that air defense, while his archer queen take out the clan castle. And once that's out of the way there, he's going to drop his dragons, all of them except for 2 in, and they're going to start clearing up the structures and moving towards the center. And so as they're doing that, once they get close enough, he's going to drop a rage spell down on the center ones to take down the town hall for 1 star. And then while they're doing that, the other dragons along the outside are doing cleanup for the 2nd star. And so eventually he's just going to end it off with a good 2-star attack against Rick. And so last dragon goes down. Next up we have BB going up against Ivan Galvao, I believe it is, with a balloon, or a lava balloon, excuse me, and he starts it off by taking out the clan castles and luring them to the bottom of the village with a balloon, and then he drops in his king and queen to take them out. His king and queen. He uses his king's iron fist right here to keep him up and alive, and he drops in all of his main attack, and he drops a rage spell and a heal spell in also to heal up the balloons and keep them, and to enrage them, and he drops in his 2nd rage spell on the pack that's in the center, and his last one on the bottom right ones, so that way they go through the remaining structures pretty fast. And he drops in his queen's taking out the outside structures to the left, and this lava pup is going to single-handedly take down the town hall for the 2nd star. And once his troops and his 2 lava hounds that he still has up take out the king, they're going to go around the outside and help the archer queen do cleanup on the remaining structures, and he's going to end the attack off with a 3-star against Ivan Galvao. Next up we have an attack by Mike going up against Tommy. He's using a hog attack, and he starts it off by sending in 2 hogs at the top to lure out the clan castle, and once he has the clan castle lured out, he sends them to the top, where he eventually takes them out with a couple of wizards and archers. And once that dragon eventually gets taken out, he's going to send in the remaining of his hogs at the top, and they're going to go in, and he's going to drop in 2 of his 4 heal spells right next to each other to heal the packs of hogs. And once they eventually go further down, he's going to drop in his remaining 2 heal spells and do the same. He sends in his clan castle hogs at the bottom to help out, and they're eventually going to get through all of the defenses, including the ones over there. And he starts sending in the remaining of his troops and the king and queen to do cleanup along the outside. And once his hogs take out the king, who tried to jump over the wall and get away from them because he's so scared, they eventually go for the town hall and get the 2nd and star and 100% for the last star against Tommy. Next up, we have a defense by Evo Rage, and the attacker is going to use hogs, and he starts it off by dropping in 2 hogs on the left side to lure out the clan castle troops. And once he gets them out of the way, he's going to bring them to the top with an archer and some more archers to basically get them all over there in the balloons. And once he gets them there and bunched up, he's sending in some wizards to take them out. And then once that last balloon's gone, he sends in his hogs in to go through the base. And he drops in a heal spell, and a skeleton trap popped up, so that was not really good right there, because the skeletons would just go around and attack the hogs. And right now, Big Bomb in the center drops in another heal spell, which didn't do anything, and the skeletons took out the remaining hogs with the king's help. And right now he's trying to get 50%, which isn't going to happen. But the wizard takes out the remaining skeletons, and he drops in a heal spell to try to keep the wizard alive. But the archer tower takes him out, and he gets 38%, 0 stars against Evo Rage. Right here we have Most Rogue attack by Old Greg going up against number 4, Colats. And he's using a Go Wee Wee with a few extra hogs in for cleanup, and he starts off the attack by sending in his golems to distract the troops and some wall breakers in behind to try to open up the enclosure. And then he drops in all of his wizards and his witches in behind to help take out the outside structures, and he drops in a heal spell to keep the golem alive, because right now it's tanking and being attacked by all the clan castle troops. But it eventually goes down, and so does the clan castle troops. And right now he's going to drop his last heal spell in the same exact spot, basically. And his king and queen in behind to help take out the structures. And once they get through that enclosure, he's going to drop his jump spell in, so that way they can get into the middle enclosure and take out a town hall. And he's going to use his King's Iron Fist and a rage spell, because he's getting attacked by a whole bunch of defenses, but he doesn't take down the town hall in time. And so the archer queen is just behind the wall taking it out, and once she gets it out of the way, she gets stuck on a wall and is useless basically at that point. And he has his witches in at the top left taking out some structures with the skeleton spawning, and at the bottom he is going to drop in his hogs, which will get the 50% 2-star, and he's going to let the attack run on and end with a 53% 2-star against Colats. And finally, to end it off, we have what I thought would have been the most heroic defense by Pyro Guy going up against Daniel with a Go Wipe attack. And he starts it off by sending in a P.E.K.K.A. and 2 wizards at the bottom to clear out the Spell Factory and Dark Elixir storage. And then he drops in his 2 golems and 2 wall breakers per side after he drops in a couple of wizards to take out the wall, but they don't quite get through them. And so he's going to send in 2 more per thing, or per side, but they aren't needed, as for the golem eventually got through the wall, so they just stray off in a different paths. And then he drops in the remaining of his wizards, his king and his queen, and 2 P.E.K.K.A. And he drops 2 heal spells. The second one didn't really help out much because the troops sort of went off, and he drops his last P.E.K.K.A., but the troops sort of went off out of the radius. And he drops in his 2 rage spells, and again the first rage spell this time didn't really help out because the troops went off somewhere. And he had to use his King's Iron Fist, and he's going to use his Queen's Royal Cloak right here. And they get face up against the Clan Castle troops, which really cause a halt to the attack from right there, and it holds it long enough for the Archer Queen to be attacked by everything. And she eventually goes down, and it stops him from getting a 2-star attack. And so he ends it off with 59% defense and 1 star. And this was really a very important defense because it was the last attack during war, and you will see why in a second, why I thought I should have been the most heroic. Alright, and at the end of the war, it was very, very close, but we eventually tied it up 47-47. They had came back and almost beat us, but we held off really well with our defenses and only kept them to 1 star and or 2. So yeah, this war was really good, and they were an evenly fought clan. So next episode I might be doing another clan recap, or clan war recap, not sure. It would probably be in 2 days, if so, and if not, then I would be putting out an episode tomorrow about the clan attacks and showing them and stuff like that. So, if you liked what you see and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and like to get my videos out there. And I will see you guys next time in another episode of Clash of Clans.